All right, guys. Well, welcome. Looks like it's just a couple of us tonight. You two in the virtual space, and Lisa here as well. She's going to demo for me tonight, and she gets to be tortured in front of me, and you guys get to be tortured from home. Hopefully, you can see the whiteboard tonight. Workout. We're going to start with a warm up. I did some interval-based warm-ups earlier in the week, last week. I guess it's Monday. Sometimes these days are blending together, but last week did some interval-based stuff. Got some good feedback. I've always liked interval-based warm-ups myself. Gives you an opportunity to kind of work hard, rest, work hard, rest. So we're going to go 8-minute warm-up, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 4 minutes work, 4 minutes of rest, 4 working movements, Romanian deadlift. We'll be using a barbell potentially, or a kettlebell, or a dumbbell in this workout, maybe nothing at all. We can do Romanian deadlifts without anything at all. We can engage those hamstrings just fine if we don't have an element. But if we do have an element we're using in the workout, now is a great time to have that for the warm-up. We're gonna be doing some mountain climbers in that warm-up. We're gonna be doing some handstand holds. So handstands are in the workout today, depending on how you're doing handstands from home. Could be getting a handstand and inverted where you're at. Could be against a wall. Could be elevating your feet on your couch or box or something of that nature. In the warm-up, much the same. Whatever element you're going to use for the workout, if you're going to do handstand push-ups against the wall, feel free to kick up and get in that hold, get those shoulders warmed up and loosened up. And if you're using an element in the house, a step, a box, a stair, a couch, feel free to get in that pike position up in that hold, that handstand position, as vertical as you can, given what you're using for your element. Last movement, shoulder to overhead. Whatever you had for that element in that Romanian deadlift, whether that's a dumbbell, barbell, kettlebell, something, 30 seconds of moving that element overhead. It's an empty barbell, just moving it shoulder to overhead. It's a kettlebell, 5 reps at a time, 1 arm at a time, using a dumbbell, much the same. All right, loosening up those shoulders, really making sure our shoulders are good and ready to do this work tonight. 60 reps of handstand push-ups, especially if we've been away from them for a little while. We'll feel that. And then if we're using barbells for these power cleans, we'll talk about that in a minute. Make sure we're using weight that allows us to do 5, 6, 8 reps at a time. This really should be a handstand push-up workout. I don't want you to get bogged down with the barbell or the weights that you use. Midline, we're going to do 3 sets. I just did the workout myself right before the class, did these 3 sets. It's amazing to me how hard midline is. I just can't figure it out. It always hurts my belly. It definitely hurted mine. 3 sets, 3 sets of 30 reps, alternating seated twist with a plate or maybe even just your hands. We'll demo that. And then 30 reps flutter kicks. Alternate between those, 3 sets of those. I was in pain. It was very hard for me. Workouts are for time workout, 2 working movements, a couplet, one of my favorite descending ladders, also one of my favorite kind of workouts, chipperish style workout, couplet. Allows for you not to think too much about the workout when it's just 2 movements. Just get the work done in front of you. We got power cleans for the barbell component. We can do those with a barbell. We can do those with a kettlebell. We can do them with a dumbbell. If we're not using weighted elements, we'll talk about how we do something in place of that in a moment. Then we got handstand push-ups, guys, right? So it's really a handstand push-up workout wherever we're going to be doing those. 30 reps of each, 20 reps of each, 10 reps of each. Again, we can use kettlebells or dumbbells. We'll go over all that. We'll demo each one of these in segment. Just wanted to talk about the whiteboard first. Let's get ourselves moving here a little bit. Again, for that warm-up, 8 minutes of work. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 4 working movements, starting with the Romanian deadlift, moving into the mountain climbers, to your handstand hold, to your shoulder to overhead. So now is a good time to get that kettlebell, barbell, any weighted movement you're going to use for the Romanian deadlifts and that shoulder to overhead for the warm-up. Going to get that clock set, moving the camera back a little bit. Oops, sorry, I'm going to pull it back a little bit here so Lisa can do some demoing here with me. Just change my view so I can see what we're doing here. Okay. Excellent. From here. Good. Real quick, guys, just going to demo those movements, 4 movements for the warm-up, starting with our Romanian deadlift. We're picking up a barbell. Barbell's going to be up and at the hip. She's going to keep her arms very long here, driving her hips back towards the wall behind her, not softening her knee too much, keeping the tension on the hamstring, right? So this is about loosening up those hamstrings. Done properly, you can do this without any weight in your hand. If you do a Romanian deadlift, literally engage those hamstrings on top, squeeze those glutes, simulating that barbell movement that we all know so well, right? Barbell will go down on the ground, From there, she's going to do element number 2, will be a mountain climber. Mountain climber is up in a good plank or pillar position, driving her knees, alternating towards her elbows, right? Trying to keep her hips high, right? Breathing, knees to elbows. Very good. Movement number 3 is a handstand hold. Sorry, I didn't think about that in the camera, but I'm going to just tilt you here a little bit. Lisa's going to actually kick up against the wall in this case. Good. Make it, Lisa. You can make it.
That's just my wrist.
Oh,
shit. Jesus,
third time's a charm. All right, good solid position here. Toes are pointed here, right? Hands are back, head's forward, nice neutral position, tight core, tight butt, everything's tight. Minimum contact with the wall, just using your heels. And hold this position the best you can for 30 seconds. Kick back down. I'll keep you guys honest with a clock. Got a clock in the background, but I will be talking you through that as well. Last movement here, guys, shoulder to overhead. Lisa's using a barbell. She's going to pick that up in that front rack position. 30 seconds, she's just driving that up overhead. Quality over quantity, warming up those muscle groups, guys. It's not a Metcon on this warm-up. It's interval-based. 30 seconds of work, tax that muscle group, 30 seconds of rest, recover. And go hit that clock and we'll get started. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, a little music here. Right? Today was the same thing, because I swear to God. Doing good, guys. Coming up, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Moving into movement number 2, we're going to be doing some mountain climbers again here, guys. Good plank position up on those palms of our hands. Should be right underneath our deltoids. Hips are going to be held high, driving our knees towards our elbows. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good job, guys. Rest. And rest. Coming up on movement number 2, we're going to go with a handstand hold. Any element we got to kick ourselves up in that handstand position, guys, trying to hold there for 30 seconds. And go. Big kick. Come on.
No.
Kick to the wall.
It's just weird in here.
Nice work. Ten seconds. Good job. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Coming up on the last movement of the first round through, shoulder to overhead. Any element we're using here, barbell, kettlebell, dumbbell, anything we got. Moving some weight overhead a little bit, just loosening those shoulders up. I am recording. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh,
All right, guys, very good. We'll put those elements aside here for just a moment. Coming up next, we got midline. Spoke a little bit about midline. It's going to work at your own pace. I'll run a clock in the background, say 5-6 minutes, probably more than enough time. I did do this right before class. Won't lie, but I'm terrible at midline. I guess I just I'm not good at it. Hurts me right here. I don't know why. But 3 working sets, right? So 3 times 2, we're doing 30 reps of a seated twist, 30 reps of a flutter kick, right? So we'll just have Lisa demo these here for us. I used a 15-pound plate, helped a little bit, just having a little bit of weight for momentum. If you think of the Russian twist, we're doing that movement as a Russian twist. You do not have to have anything in your hands. It did help me a little bit just being better balanced to have something, not a must. If you're going either way, you'll be sitting down, tight core position, feet are going to be off the ground, right? Being able to hold tight core. Excellent. This is really going to work on a big turn and twist and touching that plate on each ground. Shoulders are completely turning through, feet are staying off the ground, right? 30 reps at her own pace. She's done with that. She's going to put that down, lay back into a good hollow body position. Shoulders are going to be off the ground. I did them with my hands on my side myself. You could do it with your hands over your head as well if you'd like to. A little more advanced. Get those hands over your head. Yeah. Excellent. A little harder in that position, I thought, so I had mine scaled back at the side. Much the same, 30 reps there, flipping right back over, set number 2, 30 reps, 30 reps, 30 reps, 30 reps. I'm going to set a clock. I said 5-6 minutes should be more than enough time. Is it set?
yeah, it's 3 minutes.
Yep. 3 minutes?
Yeah, 'cause there's no rest.
Exactly. There is actually, Lisa just corrected me. There is no rest, so you got to
It's
just.
awful.
What are you talking about? That's not seconds. It's not seconds. It's reps.
Oh!
It's reps. Yeah, we're over here debating. She's confusing me. Excuse
Oh,
me.
Jesus, I thought we were
Lisa
going
was
to die.
wrong. It is 30 reps and 30 reps at your own pace.
Oh,
I'm going to give you about 6 minutes to get through that. It's not 30 seconds and 30 seconds. So Lisa had a confusion by setting up the clock.
Sorry.
So I'm correcting that right now. Sorry, guys. Here we go.
I almost killed us. Sorry, guys.
All right. Let's get after it.
3,
2, 1, go. All right. 6-minute running clock, 30 reps of twists, 30 reps of flutter kicks, 3 times through. Good work, guys. Here we go. Good job. Nice work. Nice work. Good chances. There's my eye. I had my eye up in it too.
That's funny.
Good job, guys. Coming up on just about 1 minute. 1 minute in. Nice job. Good work. Nice job. Good job. Tough midline. Tough midline here. We are coming up on 2 minutes. 2 minutes in. Come on. One eye on me. Taking pictures. Stand eye on me now. Doing great.
Ouch. Oh. Ouch.
Doing great, guys. Good work. 3 minutes in. Halfway through. 3 minutes.
Smart ass up. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Lisa's belly aching over here.
Ah.
4 minutes in, guys. 4 minutes to work in. About 90 seconds to finish up that midline, guys. About 90 more seconds.
I'm not sure how I'm going to do handstands.
Why don't you use some regular push-ups?
I might have to.
60 push-ups is a lot of push-ups.
Yeah. 60.
Coming up, last minute. 5 minutes in. Last minute to finish that midline. 1 minute left. Looks like everybody's just about done. Jane's just about done. Done, Jane? Excellent. All right, guys, let's talk again about the workout. I'm going to spend a little bit of time warming ourselves up for that. It's a couplet, 2 working movements, a power clean, and a handstand push-up. Jane, are you using weight or no weight?
I'm going to use weight.
Okay, great. Dumbbells, kettlebells, barbell, what are you using?
I use a barbell. I got like 50 pounds.
Excellent. It's fine.
Okay.
You don't need, it's, whatever you can do light is fine. Make sure you can move it maybe 5-6 reps at a time.
Okay. All right. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, I
Great.
think that weight will be good.
Excellent.
All right,
Eli, you going dumbbells? Cool. Awesome. All right, Lisa's going to go barbell here. So you guys are doing the weighted version of this workout. So you guys are going to be doing a dumbbell, 2 dumbbells and 2 barbells and a dumbbell, which should be good and interesting. And then we got handstand push-ups, right? So we've gone through both of those moves for the handstand hold in the midline. Right now, I want to get us primed and ready to do this workout. So whatever we have for weight, we're going to do 3 sets, 3 reps of each movement, right? So we're going to do 3 reps of our power clean. I don't care if you use it with an empty barbell or a lighter weight kettlebell or 1 kettlebell at a time, or dumbbell at a time, Eli, right? We're just warming ourselves up. 3 reps, power cleans, 3 reps, handstand push-ups, 3 times through, all right? So we're going to do our own working set to get ourselves warmed up here. Don't care if we change our weights here. Don't care if you dial it back a little bit in regards to reps if handstand push-ups are going to be tough. right? Scaling options for tonight. If we can't do handstand push-ups, we don't have a wall or something of that nature, we can do raised feet on our couch or in a chair or something of that nature. I believe Lisa's going to use a bench to elevate her feet for a little bit. But even so, 60 reps is a lot of reps. I wouldn't mind just doing push-ups in itself, right? So push-ups in itself would make this a pretty spicy workout too. If you guys can't drop your weights, Eli, you can consider doing a hang, right? Hang power clean. I've worked with some people today. Being in apartments has made it a little bit tough to actually do the power clean movement, whether it's a barbell or a dumbbell. You want to go from hangs from there, perfectly fine, right? So just make sure you're getting those elbows through, squatting underneath, and then standing them back up exactly, right? So if you want to do that, it's a little easier to keep it moving for you, a little less dangerous for making noise on your neighbors down below, and it's been a pretty good scaling option for many today. All right, so I'm gonna go run this clock here, about a 3-minute clock. I'd like you guys to get 3 rounds of each, right? So we're gonna move that barbell. We're gonna hit 3 power cleans, 3 handstand push-ups, 3 rounds, 3 minutes. Sound good? Not trying to kill anybody here, just trying to prime everybody up and warm you up. We get that clock going. Get here.
I had, sorry, I did that.
What is it, 25 minutes?
I figured for the rest of class for our workout. I don't know.
All right, guys, let's get after a first round. Let's do a first round here. Got a 3-minute running clock. 3, 2, 1, go. We're doing 3 power cleans here, whatever we're using for our weight. Getting that system primed and moving. Going over to a wall, kicking ourselves up, making sure we got our measurements wherever we need to do our handstand push-ups, making sure everything feels good. All right? Not a race here, guys, not the workout yet, just priming the system. Bringing the heart rate up a little bit, working the movements. All right, 3 times through. Good, nice job, guys. Good, good. Waking the body up. Excellent. Love couplets. Couplets are my favorite.
I'm a chipper kind of girl.
I like chippers too, but couplets are my favorite.
Those are hard right now. I'm gonna die. Whoops.
Round 3?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, just about wrapping those rounds up here, guys. A couple minutes in. Lisa's finishing up her round. Looks like Eli is ready to go. Jane looks like she's finishing up those handstand push-ups. Everybody looks like they got the right weights. Tough workout. All right, I'll give Lisa a chance to recover back here. All right, I'll keep that clock running for us. We got about 40 seconds or so. I think times on this workout today, I've spoken to several, have been anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes. Somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes. That's what I've been hearing today, yes. I didn't do it myself, so don't take my word for it, but that's what I've been hearing others that have done it, somewhere in that range. I'll go reset that clock. I will have a 20-minute running clock, which I hope is more than enough time for you guys. Again, we're doing 30 reps of each movement, then 20 reps of each movement, then 10 reps of each movement, right? So descending ladder, couplet, old school CrossFit movements. I'm a little jealous. I ran out of time to get this one done today, so I'm going to watch you guys do it. And I'm going to pick on Lisa the whole way because that's what I do, she says. All right, so I'm gonna go back to that clock, get that clock started, guys. We're gonna get after it. When we're done, we'll do a cool down. We have plenty of time to do a little bit of stretching and call it a night. So I'm gonna be right back to the screen. We'll get right after it.
I need to show us off. That's just not right.
Nope, everyone's good. We'll do it after. We'll do it after. No, nope. Good. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's get after it now. And three, two, one, go!
Ugh. Oh, I'm already done.
Good job, guys. Nice. Good job, Eli. Nice work. Nice job. Good job. Good go, Jane. Good job. Good job, Liz. Good job, guys. Good work. About 1 minute into this workout. Find your pace. Find the rhythm. Nice job. Good work. Getting those reps. There we go. Find a rhythm. Good job, guys. Nice work. Find that rhythm. Here you go, Eli. Love it.
I need a plan to have a revelation on mine. Ladies and gentlemen,
Good job, guys. You're doing great. We're 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in. Good job, Luis. Good work. Let's go. Here we go. Stay with it. Here you go, Eli. Nice job. Here you go. Get after it. Good work. Good work. Great, guys. Good work here. Nice job, guys. Good work. Nice job, Jane. Go, Eli. Good job. Come on, ladies. Good job. Nice work. Just about that 6-minute mark, guys. Everyone's doing great. Stay with it. All right, man. All right. Yeah, Eli, nice work. Nice work. Good job, Lisa. Come on. Get him. Get it. Come on, Jane. Get it. Come on, Lisa. Come on. Come on, guys. Stay with it. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Got it, Eli? Got more? There you go. Come on now. Come on, Lisa. At the 8-minute mark, guys. 8 minutes into this workout. Yeah. Good job, Lee. Good job. Stay with it. Nice job, Jane.
Come on,
Stay
Jane.
in it. Good work, Eli. Good job, man. Stay with it, Jane. Doing great. Come on. You can do it.
Come on, Jane.
You can do it, Jane. Stay with it. Excellent. Good work. Nice. Stay with it.
Come on, Jane.
Last round. Here we go.
Come on, Jane.
10 reps. You got this.
You got it, Jane.
Good. Nice job. Good. There you go. Kick right up, Jane.
Come on,
Do it.
Jane. Come on, Jane.
Nice.
You got it, Jane. Come on. Good. Good.
Good job. Good job. Shake it out.
Come on, Jane.
You got this. 5 more. Here we go. Good work. Good work. 2 more. You got them. Yeah, come on. You got it.
Come on.
Yeah. Nice job. Good work.
Good job, Jane.
That was awesome. Awesome. That looked tough. How'd it go, Eli?
It was fine. Yeah, I didn't do handstand push-ups, so it's fine.
Yeah, push-ups are just as well. You know, that's 60 push-ups is a lot.
Yeah, that was hard, but that was good.
Yeah, that's good. You guys moved well. Take a second to get that heart rate back in check for a second. I'm going to have Lisa take over here in a minute. She's going to walk us through maybe like a 6-minute cycle of some cool down stretches.
Yep.
Got some things in mind?
Yep.
I'm going to walk you through some. Yeah.
I got an idea.
All right. Set your clock for it. Six 1-minute shots. Get you set up for doing some of that. Get ourselves cooled down a little bit. Give our body some self-love. It's Monday, start of a new week. Hard to believe. Been out of the gym
It was tough.
5 weeks now. Week number 5.
Insane.
Crazy. Crazy to believe. I know I'm sure you guys have all been probably watching quite a bit of media. I've been watching the governor's daily press conference. And today's conferences were pretty good. They were relatively encouraging. Obviously, they've said nothing in regards to timelines, but largely what I heard was relatively encouraging. They did say some things that made me feel good as a business owner. We'll just see if they're able to kind of figure that out in a prompt time that allows us to get back at it. But they did kind of mention rural communities and upstate not being the same as downstate, and that was very encouraging because we've been lumped in so much. Obviously, we want to be safe, but I do think in that controlled rollout that they talked about today, that should bode well for us up here upstate and us micro gyms. I'm hoping. At least my fingers are crossed on that. Liking this tools on the backside, though, so we're starting to use this content, building and backfeeding our YouTube page. We'll start using this to introduce movements and instructions around movements, start doing some clinics, and I thought it's going to be a great tool when we get ourselves back to regular day life in the gym for new members and prospective members coming to the gym, either when they start to go back and look and say, oh God, this is how it actually is done. I think it's kind of a cool place to capture it. I think it'd be cool to do potentially some A class or something like that for people in the midday and or ourselves for people who might want to work for remote for a little while. So I'm enjoying this process, to be quite honest with you. I want to get back in the gym like all of us, but I've been enjoying kind of learning this remote process. I'm going to turn it over to Lisa here. I'm going to start her clock. I'm going to do 6 poses, I believe. She's going to walk you through, just kind of loosen the body a little, 1 minute each pose, I believe. All right, I'll turn it over here.
So we're gonna actually start with downward dog just because we did a lot with handstands and we did some compression on our spine. So I just want to loosen that. So we're just gonna get in this nice position here. Yep, go ahead. I'm just gonna get in the position.
3, 2,
If you
1,
want, you
go.
can actually press those heels to the ground and also get a stretch, especially if you've been doing anything with running or any of the box jumps. Kind of helps. We're halfway through. "15 seconds. We're gonna get down on one knee, bring one up, and then bring our leg back. See if we can get a nice stretch right in here in our front thigh area, our quad. Just this knee up front. If you're feeling sassy, you can always bring this hand up and get a good stretch. This knee goes towards this leg, presses. Make sure you're feeling a nice stretch in this front thigh so as, woof. I don't know if I can stay in that position the whole time, but oh, I'm still sore from last week. All right, about 5 seconds, we're gonna switch to the other side. Oh.
Start.
Oh, God.
That's a groaning over here.
Always.
Nice.
We're doing a little mix of those you can choose.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's feel it.
Good.
Nice job, guys. Giving the body some love. About 20 more seconds here.
Well, let's sit in a V.
Start.
And just get one head down to our knee. The lower you go, the better. If you can get your forehead down, that's great. Don't forget to breathe. Try to relax. Nice deep breaths in your nose, out your mouth. The deeper in you bring through your nose and the longer you go out of your mouth, the deeper you can go down into the stretch. Every time you exhale, bring your head down further. Other side.
Start.
Again, breathe into your nose, out your mouth. Every time you exhale out of your mouth, try to get a little deeper.
Good 20 seconds.
Okay, just so you know, because I'm going to prep them to get their legs on the wall.
10 seconds.
Guys, you're going to scoot yourself over to a wall.
Start.
Try to get your butt real close to the wall. Bring your legs up and then scooch closer. Just lean, put your head, everything nice and flat, legs up in the air, palms up, facing towards the sky. Close your eyes and just relax.
There you go, Jane. There it is. Yep. Excellent. There you go, Eli. Good. Nice work. Oh, you show off, Jane. You're so flexible.
Nice deep breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Exhale.
Nice job. Good work. Excellent.
Finished, done, congrats.
Nice. Come out of that as you will.
Yep, come over to your side as you're getting out of this. Kind of bring your body over to your side. And then get up on all fours. Oof.
All right.
Oh,
Nice
bring
work.
it up.
Good job. That's a great class, guys. Good work.
Oof.
Recorded everything for once, right from the start to finish. So I'm starting to figure this stuff out a little bit. I'll post it up this afternoon. I hope maybe you guys got an opportunity to see the video we posted this week or to this afternoon in regards to our community event. We're trying to drive just some community awareness and recognizing our fellow CrossFit gyms in the capital region, trying to host a workout this coming Saturday. Lisa and I will host that together here remotely. Hopefully we'll get some friends from the other gyms to join in. If not, if nothing else, we'll be doing it together. Just an opportunity to shout out to everybody in the capital region, all the gyms that have been coming together and working hard on trying to keep our communities together. Thought it was a great opportunity just to reach out. So that was that video that was sent today. We worked on it over the week, earlier in the last week. Again, it's Monday. I just keep forgetting what day it is. I swear, even if it's not quarantine, every day is Monday for me, always. But we did this last week in the bloopers. We have to do a blooper reel because I I had more fun trying to video that segment that we put out today that definitely indeed need to do some bloopers at some point in time. So also added a couple more classes. So we are now officially going to have a live Zoom class 7 days a week. I'm proud of that. That's very good. I don't think any other
We
gyms
added
are
a Friday night for you, Eli.
I don't think any other gyms are doing 7-day-a-week live class structure, so I'm glad that we're doing that. So basically that's the addition of Friday night. So we have an AM, PM class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We have an AM class on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Everything's recorded, so I'm really psyched about that. Going to start looking at producing content that I used for my clinics in the past. So I thought maybe it'd be a good opportunity to start crafting these remote clinics of the content that I do in room. I know Eli, and I think you guys have both been to my double under clinic before. Jane, were you at my double under clinic ever at Lake George? You know, I'm sorry, I could have.
What?
Have you ever been to my double under clinic in Lake George?
No.
Okay, I know Eli was in Saratoga, so I'm thinking about putting that together because it's been typically one of the most requested clinics, and it's something that I can do remotely. So I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit. Maybe I'll force Lisa to do it with me, and I'll jump the rope. But it's I've been having fun, so it's been good. Everybody good?
Yeah, rock and roll.
Yeah, good workout.
All right.
Awesome. It's about
Thank you.
6:55, so we used about 55 minutes of that hour. I'll give you guys 5 minutes back. Get yourself ready for the evening. Hopefully, probably eat some dinner and enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I hope to see you. I'm going to join the class tomorrow with Mo at 9. I don't know if that works in your guys' work schedule, but I will be. And I hope Eli 5:30 does work. PM does work on Friday.
I don't have any place to be.
I knew that. I just didn't know what time you finished work, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't too early, but not too late.
The market closes at 4 o'clock. It's fine.
I never thought of that. I could have done that. So, but 5:30 I think probably works for most people around that dinner hour. It keeps us kind of on that when we used to work out back in the gym days.
Awesome.
Great.
Awesome,
All right,
guys.
guys. Good night.
Thanks a bunch. See you guys soon.